Flagler College basketball from St. Augustine, Florida. Today, a non-conference tilt with the St. Leo University Lions. Flagler comes in 4-2 on the young season. St. Leo 2-2. And let's look at the starters first for the visiting Lions out of St. Leo University. At a guard, a 5'8 junior, number 0, Amanda Ulrich. Also in the backcourt, a 5'7 sophomore, number 1, Kiki McIntyre. At forward, a 6-foot graduate student, number 20, Ayana Trigg. At guard, a 5'9 freshman, number 25, Trinity Youngblood. And on the wing, a 5'11 graduate, number 33, Tori Lesko. Starting lineup for the head coach, Anthony Cresido. And the starting lineup for the Flagler College Saints. At a guard, a 5'8 senior, number 2, Tori Pierce. At forward, a 6'2 senior, number 3, Sadie Russell. At guard, a 5'4 freshman, number 5, Taylor Gardner. At guard, a 5'7 redshirt senior, number 15, Jaziana Mathis. And at center, a 6-foot freshman, Amuk Tong, number 24. Those are the starters for head coach Mo Smith. We're glad to have you with us here. Not as busy as it was last night, not as crowded as we had for the men's game, as the students have mostly vacated the area and gone home for the holiday. But a few fans have made it in here for this afternoon game. Our officials today are Rashad Murphy, Gene Anderson, and Alicia Cahan.
The Saints are coached by Mo Smith. He is assisted by Sidney Cleveland.
Saints have taken the floor. They're in their white uniforms with the red numerals. And St. Leo is still in its huddle. They're wearing the green uniforms trimmed in yellow and white. This game a little delayed, if you're wondering why we're on the air a bit late. The coach for St. Leo, who was detained in traffic here in St. Augustine, as many of us were. The bridge was up for about 10 minutes, the Bridge of Lions that connects the downtown area to the island. And that tends to back up traffic in every direction. But we're set for the basketball game, non-conference game between the Lions and the Saints. Along with Cooper Hayes, I'm Dave Wenda. Thanks for joining us here on the PBC Network. Sadie Russell and Tori Lesko are in the circle, ready for the tip. And it comes off to the Lions. They'll go right at the basket and claim the early lead. That's Kiki McIntyre.
Kiki McIntyre.
This is Tori Pierce to Tong, and Tong is fouled. No Nehemiah Pierce today. So Tong gets the starting nod. And this is the freshman point guard who's been fantastic in her debut collegiate season, Taylor Gardner, inbounding. This is Russell at the elbow. Looking for help. Good defense by St. Leo, and they force the turnover. Lions want to push it. Here comes Lesko. Long pass, almost too long, but corralled there by Ulrich. Shot inside won't go. Russell bats it away. It's an offensive rebound for the Lions. 8 to shoot. They dump it down in the post. And another offensive board and the putback. And a foul as Ayana Trigg will go to the line to shoot a pair. First one rolls home for Trigg. This is Gardner to Jazzy Mathis. Russell tries the three. And the rebound comes off to the Lions, looking to expand their early lead. And another offensive board from Lesko. Bounce pass inside, and the foul as Trigg scores. Good start for St. Leo.
She was fouled by number 5, Taylor Gardner. Aona Trigg to the foul line. She'll shoot.
Lions are coached by Anthony Crescetto in his 6th year. 50 and 70 in his first 5 seasons. This is Gardner, loses her footing, kept the dribble going, and gives it up to Russell. Here's Pierce, and stolen away by Trigg. Bounces it ahead to Ulrich. And it's a 9-0 start and a timeout called by Flagler. We'll take it to you're watching Saints basketball on the PBC Network. And welcome back. It's a 9-0 start for the Lions on the road here in St. Augustine. And that prompted the timeout call from Mo Smith. Tori Pierce stops, pops. And the cold streak continues. McIntyre handling. Picks up the screen from Trigg. Work it into the corner. St. Louis very patient on this possession. 7 to shoot. Ulrich fires for 3. And it's a 12-0 game. And finally, the Saints are on the board. Jazzy Mathis. Excuse me, that was Tori Pierce. And another 3 ball from Ulrich. 15-2. Aldridge has 8. And we're just 3.5 minutes in. There's the steal, the run out, and the score from McIntyre. It's a 15-point lead. Well, the Lions should ask to start every game 10 minutes late. And Russell throws it away. Another turnover. And checking in for the Saints is Sherelle McCormick, freshman from North Lauderdale, Florida. She'll replace Jazzy Mathis. And the mid-range jumper is true. McIntyre. Everything firing for the Lions. Gardner goes to work, now picks up her dribble. Gives it to Pierce. Pierce wants help. And a offensive foul against the Saints. I think they're going to get McCormick here. Either McCormick or Tong. And it will be Tong's first foul. The Saints show some pressure. Lions negotiate it. And could have been a travel. Instead, it's a foul. And checking in for the Saints is number 30, Sophie Van Dyke.
Making her way to the foul line for the Lions is number 33, Tori Lesko. She'll shoot 2.
Lesko at the line. Well, we saw the Saints start off poorly in their opener against Anderson when they fell way behind early, and they battled their way back for a 66-60 win. So these are not uncharted waters for the Saints in terms of having to battle back after starting slowly. Here's Gardner from 14. And the held ball possession arrow will keep it here with Flagler. Checking in for St. Leo, number 15, Tamara Sash. Senior from Cairo, Egypt. Pierce working with Russell. Gives it back to Sadie, and a whistle and a foul against St. Leo. This one assessed to McIntyre, her first. And another foul, I think, away from the ball. And this one will go against Trinity Youngblood. Gardner, 6 to shoot. And 3 in the key, assessed against Sadie Russell. I think that's who they got. Tough start for the Saints, down 20-2. And that'll help. A steal by Gardner, bounces it for Pierce, and then given right back. Great pass to the cutting Shash. And another turnover from the Saints. Pass too tall for Van Dyke. That's 8 turnovers already for Flagler. And we still have 3.5 minutes in the first quarter. Shash for Lesko. And another, this will be a travel. Checking in for the Saints is number 10, Keegan Brace, another freshman. She's from Longwood, Florida. 5'7" guard. Here's to Russell. And another steal. This time it's Shash. Let's go. And falls down on her way through the lane. Pierce, nice look to Sherelle McCormick. Let's go for 3. And the Lions are on pace to score more than 100. Another turnover. Ball security is an issue here for the Saints, and scoring in transition, McIntyre. And a whistle. This foul is on McIntyre. Ayana Trigg checks back in, and Lauren McCray into the game as well for St. Leo. And a whistle away from the ball. Another foul, I believe. This one will be assessed to China Mater.
Making her way to the foul line for the Saints is number 2, Tori Pierce.
That sends Pierce to the line as the Saints are in the bonus. Shash needs help, finds Trigg. Now to Ulrich. Ulrich already has 8 points in the game, picks up the screen. McCray. And now Mater. She'll drive and slings it off the board. Saints have numbers and they want to run. Torrey gives it up to McCormick. And that'll help, although the Saints still trail by 18, excuse me. Another three-pointer is good. Ulrich is up to 11 with less than a minute to play first quarter. Good pass from to McCormick from Pierce. Shash. Another offensive board. Ulrich for three. Now Trigg. And inside it goes. Shash scores. Multiple opportunities for the Lions on that possession. Gardner checks back in for Torrey. Final 20 seconds of the first quarter. And another foul. This one will go against Mater. That's her second. And that sends Gardner to the line with 9 seconds left.
Taylor Gardner to the foul line for the Saints. She'll shoot two.
Five seconds to go. Three-pointer on the way. Left short. Trigg gets the rebound, and that will be the end of the first quarter. The Lions absolutely come out on fire and lead it by 20, 32-12. And welcome back. What a first quarter for the Lions. They built a 20-point lead and poured in 32 points in that opening frame. And they'll have the basketball to start the second quarter. Lesko will go ahead and fire the three from straight away. Jazzy Mathis back into the game. This is Gardner. Gardner attacks, gets it out to Sadie. Now Jazzy. And Jazzy traveled. Another turnover. That's 11 already for Flagler. St. Leo shooting 60% from the floor, 12 of 20, 3 of 7 from 3. And they made 5 of their 6 free throws. Flagler not shooting it poorly, but they've only gotten up 7 shots. They're shooting 57%. They've missed their 1 3-pointer. Seven to shoot. Step back. Ulrich, and there's Van Dyke with the rebound. Gardner pulls up. And a foul called. This will go against St. Leo. It's Ayana Trigg with the foul. Her first personal. Jaysiana Mathis for 3. And another foul against St. Leo. Calling it very tight inside. And they'll give this one to McCray, her first. Tough pass. That's McCormick. And now Torrey with 15 on the shot clock. Nice pass to Van Dyke. Lets the defender fly by and puts it in. Mid-range jumper. Another offensive rebound from Lesko. And a foul underneath. St. Leo has 7 offensive rebounds.
Number 33, Tori Lesko. She'll shoot 2.
Lesko goes to the line. Back into the game for Flagler's Keegan Brace. Oh, and Sadie Reese has gone down on that free throw. The trainers don't come out. It may just be a shoe issue. Although she looks a little gimpy coming back up the floor. They'll leave her in. Saints don't have a lot of options in terms of post players, with Maya Pierce out with an injury. Amuk Tong got the start at center. Russell more of a stretch 4 type player who is as comfortable on the perimeter, maybe more comfortable than she is on the post. And a travel by Brace. Yet another turnover for the Saints. They have 13. And checking in for St. Leo is number 5, Brittany Carver. Let's go. Nice look. That's Trigg finish. She's got 7. Mathis with a little runner. And that breaks a long drought for the Saints in terms of field goals. First points of the game for Mathis. And a travel. That was Ulrich with the turnover. And a timeout called by St. Leo. We'll step aside. Lions by 20. And welcome back to Flagler Gym in St. Augustine. 36-16 Lions. Brace for three. Trigg with the rebound. Lesko. Now Ulrich. Trigg at the elbow. And just sort of flips it up and in. She's got 9 points. Foul before the shot. And this will go against Carver. Off the inbounds, corner three, Jazzy Mathis.
There's a three-pointer by number 15, Jazzy Mathis.
Another three made. This time it's Jenny Whitlow.
Number 3, Jenny Whitlow.
Four of 9 from long range are the Lions. This is Brace working at the top of the key, and she throws it away. Lesko pulls up from 15 and buries it. Tori Lesko has 7. Reese, mid-range jumper is there. Sadie Reese is a good shooter. Excuse me, Sadie Russell. Thinking about our producer, Sadie Reese, who's not with us today. And a long rebound and a foul. There's been a lot of fouls on rebounds in this game, and this one will go against Ulrich. That's her first. Gardner checks back in. She'll give McCormick a breather. Brace brings it up. They have Gardner kind of working as an off guard in this set. And another turnover. Kind of a wild shot there from Trigg, but she's bailed out on the foul. Saints have turned it over 14 times already, and we're still 4.5 minutes away from the halftime break.
Fouls on number 30, Sophie Van Dyke.
Checking in for the Saints is number 4, Becca Benj. And for St. Leo, number 14, Elena Harris, excuse me. And the first free throw is good. 11 players have already seen action for the Lions in this one. Enjoying a 23-point lead, make it 24. Mathis off target on the mid-range jumper. Trigg for Lesko. Turnaround jumper is there. Wow. They're shooting the lights out. Almost 61% from the field. Russell. This is Trigg in traffic, and she traveled. Russell, the nice feed for Sophie Van Dyke.
Off the glass, number 30, Sophie Van Dyke for the Saints with an assist from Sadie Russell.
These teams have met once earlier in the Tampa area at St. Leo, and Flagler had to come from behind there to win 68-64. In fact, 3 of the 4 Flagler wins have been come from behind victories. And a three-pointer is good from Benj. Becca Benj, the freshman from St. Cloud. Lesko, wow, she is red hot. She's got 11. So does Trigg, and so does Ulrich. Extra pass from Russell to Van Dyke.
Number 30, Sophie Van Dyke with an
little floater won't go. Another offensive rebound. Ulrich sticks it back.
Amanda Ulrich with a rebound and layup.
She leads everyone with 13. Mathis is fouled, and the shot won't quite go for her. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Flagler started this season with that come-from-behind win against Anderson right here in St. Augustine at that opening tournament, and then they beat UVA Wise the next day. They lost at Florida Tech, beat the St. Leo team on the road, and then edged Embry-Riddle by a point here at home before losing to Palm Beach Atlantic. Three-pointer, and another offensive rebound from Trigg. She leaves it for Lesko, and Lesko traveled. Let's see if the Saints can chip away at this a little bit. Only 40 seconds to work with, though, in this first half. Getting it under 20 would be a start. They're down 51-30. This is Russell for Jazzy. Baseline double team, and she's fouled. So with the clock stopped, Jazzy Mathis can take a couple of free throws here and perhaps get it under 20. Shash is back in as Trigg will go to the bench for the remainder of the half. Saints have never led in this one. It's been all St. Leo in this first half. Lesko spinning, gets her own miss. And a foul on the rebound. And that'll do it for the first half. Lions lead at 51-32. We'll step aside for the halftime break, bring you a highlight or two and some stats coming up. Yep. And welcome back. Just about set for the start of the second half. It's been all Lions, 51-32 at the break as we take a look at some of the stats. And it was similar to the men's game last night where Flagler gave up a lot of offensive rebounds to Embry-Riddle in the men's game and here to St. Leo in the women's game, and that's resulted in a lot of second chance points. Flagler actually shooting it pretty well, but they're not getting all that many looks at the basket as they've attempted far fewer shots, just 19 attempts for Flagler to 35 for St. Leo. Let's take a look at a couple of the highlights from the first half. First for St. Leo, and here they are sharing the ball with Trigg getting the extra pass down low and an easy layup. And then Flagler did make a bit of a run, a minor run, and here is some unselfish basketball. Sadie Russell leaving it for Sophie Van Dyke in the easy two. But really, it's been St. Leo, and they have a 19-point lead after putting up 51 in the first half. Hopefully the second half, the Saints will fare a little better. They are kind of a second-half team. They've come from behind in 3 of their 4 wins, I'm told by our sports information staff. Looking at the head coach for St. Leo is a 20-year coaching veteran, Anthony Cressido. Spent a number of years at the New York Institute of Technology, had 3 20-win seasons there before coming to St. Leo, and before that, an assistant at a number of programs. Jazzy Mathis opening possession, and that's a good way to start the third quarter.
Jazzy Mathis with a nice jump shot.
No Maya Pierce if you're just joining us. She is in street clothes on the bench. The injury bug has really hit Flagler hard the last couple of seasons. The miss is corralled by Lesko, and it's a shot clock violation. Some of the men's basketball players are here enjoying it. After a fantastic game last night, I think you can go back and watch the archive if you'd like. Just watch the second half. And the drive and the score from Gardner. The men came back from a double-digit deficit and then squandered a lead of their own in the final minute. But Jacek Lottie went coast to coast for the game-winning basket. He had 40 points, 1 off the school record. 3-pointer from the corner, no. Rebound to the Saints. Here's Tori Pierce. Bounce for Sophie and a tie-up, and the possession arrow will give it over to St. Leo. Saints coach Mo Smith out on the floor. He's in his 3rd season here. Last year, Flagler was 7-7 overall, 6-6 in the Peach Belt Conference. They were 6th in the league. Finished the season with a 3-game winning streak. Prior to that, Mo spent 9 seasons at PBC rival Georgia College, and that's his alma mater. He was a good player back in his time for Georgia College, and here's the run out, and another easy bucket for McIntyre. And a nice drive from Ulrich, who has 15 points in the game. There's 4 Lions in double figures already. Tori Pierce at the other end. The block inside by Van Dyke. There's Tori running the floor, bounces it for Russell. Nice sharing of the basketball. A drive and the finish and the foul. That is Ulrich, who's having a game. And checking into the game, I think for the first time today, is Stacy Miller, number 25, the junior from Orlando. Miller dealt with injuries last year. And you can see she's got a brace on that right knee. Russell also has a knee brace on, and so does Van Dyke. And player control foul, Tori Pierce. And a timeout. We'll take it to Lions 58, Saints 38. And welcome back here to Flagler Gym in St. Augustine, Florida. The timeout actually was for a challenge of the charge. And it will be changed to a block, and Tori Pierce goes to the line. And now head coach Anthony Cressetto, may be inquiring what I was just asking, why is Tori shooting? Because it appeared that she was passing the ball. She was clearly passing the ball when the whistle was called. Initially, she was called with called for a charge. This should, I think, be a non-shooting foul. Our officials are Rashad Murphy, Jean Anderson, and Alicia Cahan. So we'll have another pause. I think this should be a non-shooting foul. And as our producer points out, she already has taken a free throw, so you take that off the board, or I don't know. So they're going, no, they are going to have an inbounds play. So I think our initial question was correct, or our intuition about it being a non-shooting foul. Russell to Tori Pierce. Nice drive for Pierce, a little too strong. Long two, and the rebound touched by St. Leo and over to the Saints out of bounds. Still a 20-point game. The Lions came out absolutely on fire. Van Dyke inside. Nice no look from Tori. This is Lesko. She'll take it from there. We saw that in the first half. Instead, drives baseline. This is Ulrich. And with 3 on the shot clock, and there'll be a shot clock violation. The Saints were able to wrest possession away before the buzzer. And there's Tori driving. Nice move by Tori Pierce. She's one of the Saints who came to play today. Seven to shoot. This is Lesko. We can hear the Lions bench counting down the shot clock, and it goes back over to Flagler. And a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside. 58-42. Saints chipping away at the big Lions lead. And welcome back. Saints trailing by 16, but starting to share the ball a little better here in the third quarter. Russell gives it up to Tori Pierce, who finds Sophie Van Dyke inside. And Tori has 6 points in addition to some nice passing. She has 7 assists in the game and a rebound. She's only attempted 5 shots and has made both of her free throws. Take this moment to thank some of our corporate sponsors of Flagler Athletics. Vested Metals, we're a customer-centric and solution-based metal supplier. UBS Financial, pursue what matters most to you for today, tomorrow, and generations to come. And Sniffen and Spellman, PA, a full-service law firm representing clients statewide. Tori Pierce drives, draws a double team, back out to Russell. Mid-range jumper is short. just throw it away. Still plenty of time for the Saints to get back into this. In the season opener, we saw them come from way down against Anderson to win. And they beat the St. Leo team in come-from-behind fashion on the road. Here's Torrey driving, and just a little too strong. Offensive rebound, Van Dyke, and she's fouled. So Sophie goes to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on number 0, Amanda Ulrich.
Fouls on Ulrich, her first.
For the Saints is number 30, Sophie Van Dyke, and she'll shoot 2.
Sophie has 9 points in the game. Jazzy Mathis leading the Saints scores with 11. This is Ulrich. Way too strong on the mid-range jumper. McIntyre attacks and lays it in. Nice move by Kiki McIntyre. Pierce the other way for Russell. Van Dyke, tough shot. McIntyre looking for Ulrich. Long 3. And another offensive board for the Lions. And they'll get a new shot clock. And a travel called. Seems like she was dribbling. There's been some odd calls in this game. And you might be able to hear Coach Cressida. He disagrees that it was a travel. I agree with him. I think she was still dribbling when the whistle was blown. Torrey, and poked away by Ulrich. Good defense. There have been a lot of traveling calls, come to think of it, going back to the first half. And a lot of fouls off the ball, particularly on rebounds. And stolen away by McIntyre. McIntyre is going to go coast to coast. And an offensive foul called. And that's on McIntyre. They say she pushed off before she made the pass. And another foul called off the ball. This one will go against the Lions. Anthony Cressida was about 10 minutes late, so they pushed the game 10 minutes. He was stuck in the traffic here in downtown St. Augustine. And a foul called again against St. Leo. They're really starting to pile up. They have 4 team fouls here in this third quarter. And they're just going to say it's a turnover, not a foul on Jazzy. Athletics a review now. So we'll check out some of the sponsors of Flagler Athletics while we have a moment. The McLeod Firm, Florida personal injury attorneys you can depend on. Taylor and Waldrop, St. Augustine lawyers backed by experience. Sunshine Realty, for all of your real estate needs. Stellar Group, taking solutions further. St. John's Family Funeral Home and Crematory, services unique as life. And St. Augustine Record, covering the ancient city in St. Johns County since 1894. Well, a little bit of a break after this one for Flagler for the holiday. But they'll be back in action on Saturday. So a fairly quick turnaround. They'll be here at home against Florida Tech at 2 o'clock. And then a whole host of home games coming up starting in mid-December. So there is a long break between the Florida Tech game and the next scheduled game is December 13th, and that is here at home as well against Palm Beach Atlantic, followed by Nova Southeastern on the 15th. And then Peach Belt Conference play begins with North Georgia coming to St. Augustine on the 17th, followed by Young Harris here on the 20th. 17-point game as the Lions stormed out to the early lead. At one point it was 19-2. And they have been able to somewhat maintain that advantage. It got into the 20s at one point. Flagler unable to make much headway. Glad to have you with us here on the PBC Network. Cooper Hayes and Dave Wenda. Looking at head coach Mo Smith. Played at Georgia College. He was a second-team all-conference performer as a player back in 2001. He met his wife there. And then he was an assistant with both the men and the women before becoming the women's head coach. And he was there 9 years. Second most wins in school history with 131. And he appeared in 3 PBC championship games, winning it in his first season in 2011. But he had a good relationship with Flagler Athletic Director Judd Damon, and Judd asked him to have a look at this job when Erica Lang Montgomery left to go to her alma mater, Florida. Lang Montgomery is an assistant with the Gators now. That opened up the Flagler job. And Mr. Damon went after Mo Smith, and Mo realized this was an opportunity he didn't want to regret turning down the way. So, and Jazzy Mathis makes a couple. So here he is in St. Augustine in his third season. First season, the Saints went 6-20 and were 11th in the PBC. They improved to 7-7 last year in a shortened season. Tori Pierce steps in front, the steal. She'll challenge Ulrich, and Ulrich doesn't want to commit the foul, and it's a nice move by Pierce, who's up to 8 points. Ulrich working off the screen. Trigg having some trouble, and a double dribble called against Ilana Trigg. Stepping in front is McIntyre, but she can't keep it from going out of bounds, and it will stay with the Saints. Russell top of the key. Backdoor look. Jazzy Mathis. Beautiful passing from the Saints. It's an 11-point game. 30 seconds to play in this third quarter. About a 5-second difference between shot and game clock. McIntyre with a wild shot. Mathis with the rebound. Saints want to run. They've got numbers. Stacy Miller, step back. And that's last touch by St. Leo. Russell weaving. And ball in and out. Offensive rebound, Stacy Miller, but she can't get the putback to go. And the Saints have closed to within 11 at 60-49. We'll step aside, bring you fourth quarter action coming up.
Yeah, they did. They did. What was it at the half? Do you remember? 18? Huh? I'm trying to think here. Hold on a second. 51-32. It was 51-32. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. Can you also do the Tory Steele? I think you saved that, but maybe not. Let's cut back with that and then the path. Yeah. Great. Yeah. All right, let's do it. All right.
And welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter, 60-49. Lions have the lead, but the Saints cut into it using some good defense. Here, Tori Pierce steps in front of the pass and goes right to the rim. And then some unselfish passing from Sadie Russell inside to Jazzy Mathis for the finish. And the Saints are within striking distance. Backdoor look for Miller, too tall. St. Leo only scored 9 points in that third quarter. $17 scored by Flagler. Lesko beating the double team. Russell, long two. And McIntyre too strong on the drive. Miller has it poked away from behind, and now Mathis able to get it under control. Long skip pass for Russell, stolen away by Trigg. Ilana Trigg out in front of everybody, and she'll lay it up and in. Transition basket. And a timeout called, 64-49. And we'll use this moment to thank some of our corporate sponsors of Flagler Athletics. St. Augustine Marina for all your boating and fishing needs. Spartan Orthopedic Institute, Sports Medicine and Robotic Surgery. Sonny's, local pitmasters since '68. We don't just serve barbecue, we are barbecue. and St. Augustine Inn, Flagler College Athletics official hotel. Well, a look at the stats through 3+ quarters. St. Leo's shooting 49%. They've cooled off. They were up above 60 in the first half. And they're shooting only 28.6% from long range. They've certainly cooled off from distance. Flagler shooting a healthy 51.4%, and they're 40% from beyond the arc. They've also made 91.7% of their free throws, 11 of 12 from the charity stripe, as they've cut into this lead, but still trail by 15. It was kind of interesting there as we went to the break. Coach Cressito was very angry, slamming his clipboard into a chair. And that was after his team had just intercepted a pass and gone coast to coast for an easy bucket. That's what prompted the timeout. There's McCormick to Gardner. Gardner's been quiet. Sophie Van Dyke on the low block traveled. Pressure from the Saints into the backcourt, and St. Leo throws it away. Kicked out of bounds by Shash. And don't tell me they're going to get this one wrong. They must have seen something I didn't. I thought clearly that ball went off of Shash's foot. Let's go into the front court. Shash, too tall for Lesko. Stolen away by Torrey. Pierce can really get up and down the floor. Gives it up to Jazzy Mathis. Gardner, long three is short. Gets her own rebound, but a foul called. And this one will go against the Lions. Trigg checks back in for Shash. And a timeout on the court. 64-49, Lions still lead it.
How was that off of Flagler? Yep, I know. They're horrible. Horrible. No, they were pretty good. What? What?
And welcome back to St. Augustine. Glad to have you with us here on the PBC Network. Saints haven't been able to cut the lead to single digits yet. They did have a good third quarter where they outscored St. Leo 17-9, but they have yet to put up a point in the first 2.5 minutes or so of this fourth quarter. They'll have the inbounds from the baseline. Torrey, and she threw it away. Another turnover. That is 21 in the game. Long three is good.
That three-pointer is good by
That's China Mater. Quickly back the other way. Torrey fires. And Lesko outduels Van Dyke for the loose ball. Inside, Lesko double teamed and loses it on the way up. Charging foul on Jazzy Mathis. That time they got it right. Mathis was making the pass and ran right over the Lion defender. Checking back in is Sadie Russell, senior from Nottingham, England, by way of Texas A&M Kingsville. Good outside shooter. Good pass down low to Ulrich from Trigg.
Amanda Ulrich.
Sophie Van Dyke is fouled. And she looked a little gimpy after taking some contact. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
Falls on number 20, Iona Trigg.
Sophie has not committed or attempted a free throw coming in to the day. I think she has today previously. And yes, she has. This is her now fourth attempt. Baseball pass to Ulrich, who was camped behind the defense in front of her own bench. Saints do a good job of getting back. Trigg from 17 feet, and that one went through the hands of Lesko. Gardner off her foot and hitting the ground to get the loose ball is Mater, and a whistle and a foul called. Is this against Jazzy Mathis, I think? Yep, that's her fourth personal. We'll see if Coach Smith elects to get Jazzy out of the game. He's not made a move yet. Lesko. And the Lions will take their time here with the 19-point advantage, 5.5 minutes to play. McIntyre gives it up to Ulrich. Five on the shot clock. Ulrich realizes it, steps back, takes the three. Russell back out to Gardner. Three on the shot clock. And that is a shot clock violation before the ball went out of bounds. And another turnover for Flagler. Now up to 24. That is a timeout. We'll step aside, bring you the final 4:45 coming up. And back at Flagler Gym in St. Augustine, Florida. It's been a good pre-Thanksgiving trip for the St. Leo Lions, who stormed out to a 19-2 advantage and really haven't looked back. Flagler made a bit of a run in the third quarter, but it's still a 19-point game, exactly where it was at halftime. This is Ulrich, guarded closely by Pierce. And to travel, McIntyre hesitated. She was right at the timeline, and I think she was worried about an over and back potentially, and that hesitation cost her a timeout, or a turnover. Russell has it poked out of bounds. 18 left to shoot. Gardner was fouled by Ulrich. That was pretty clear from our vantage point. You see Ulrich holding her as she tried to make the move around the screen. Gardner hits the floor, and it's a travel call. So the Saints commit another turnover. That is 26. And checking back in for Flagler is Becca Benj. Gardner will head to the bench. Let's go. Jazzy, nice look inside and a whistle. And I think this is going to be another foul. If this is on Jazzy Mathis, she's done. And Jazzy has fouled out of the game with 15 points. So Flagler's leading scorer is done for the day. Stacy Miller will replace her. Lesko fakes the pass and goes right at the rim. She's got 15. Tori at the other end is too strong with it. Tori Pierce into the corner bench. Three-pointer. Put back by Tori. No one blocked down on the weak side.
Tori Pierce for the Saints.
She's got 10. Ulrich and one.
Basket is good by Amanda Ulrich. She was fouled by number 2, Tori Pierce. Amanda Ulrich steps to the foul line for the Lions. She'll shoot one.
And a substitution coming in for the Lions is number 14, Elena Harris. She replaces Tamara Shash. And a foul as the pass was entered for McCormick. And that foul is on Harris. St. Leo will take its time. Harris inside, and the turnaround will fall. Pierce attacking at the other end, and she's fouled. Went down hard. Looks like she's okay. She'll walk gingerly to the free throw line. And substitutions on both sides. For the Saints, Miracle Parker gets in for the first time today, a freshman from Sandersville, Georgia. And waiting at the scorer's table is Keegan Brace. Saints are happy with their recruiting haul this year, the new freshmen. Of course, everyone has the same eligibility as they had last year, so there are freshmen who actually played last year. Notably Marta Franco, who we've not seen in the game. And I think Tori's day is done with a minute 20 to go, down 22. One minute left to play. Lions give it back to the Saints. Saints have scored just 5 points in this fourth quarter. And the Lions have poured in 16. They had 32 after one. It was 32-12 after that first quarter. Saints did make a nice run in the third quarter, but could not sustain it. There's a block. That was Miracle Parker getting on the stat sheet. Benj, a long three, doesn't go, and Lions should just be able to dribble this one out. The final score, 76-54. St. Leo avenges an earlier loss to the Saints. Flagler improves, or falls to 4-3. St. Leo improves to 3-2. Well, thanks for joining us on the PBC Network. For Cooper Hayes, I'm Dave Wenda. The final again, 76-54, St. Leo with the victory.